Good morning, everybody, and welcome back once again to Maximus the Fourth. What I have to present to you guys today is the ultra rare Pepsi Kona. This, ladies and gentlemen, was a coffee cola that had a Kona blend, and it was naturally and artificially flavored. All I plan on doing today is opening up this very rare version of Pepsi, giving you guys a taste test and letting you know exactly what I think about it. But before then, as always, we're going to look into the history on this. So let's get it on. So Pepsi Kona was a cola flavor that was first test marketed in the East Coast regions of the United States in 1996. But by 1997, it was discontinued due to low sales lasting one single year of production. Now, to give you more of the full rundown on the history of it, is in January 1996, PepsiCo first began to test market Kona alongside the diet variant in East Coast regions of the United States, aiming at coffee drinkers. The technical development of Pepsi Kona went successfully thanks to the core competencies of PepsiCo in soft drink development and its knowledge of the coffee business gained through its relationship with Starbucks. A coffee brown label prominently displaying the Pepsi logo and the Kona name in script was prepared, and the discussion was made to package the product in 20-ounce bottles and 12-ounce cans. A full-scale promotional assault was readied. Several weeks before the launch, Philadelphia television stations began airing 15-second teaser spots with themes "Spank Your Senses," quote unquote, and "Grab Your Life by the Konas." Once Pepsi Kona was released, it was available virtually everywhere beside Pepsi products were sold. A full-length TV commercial was aired in which singer Tom Jones stood on a table in a crowded cafeteria and belted out his song "It's Not Usual" while sipping Pepsi Kona. Consumers were advised to keep their eyes peeled for the Kona Hummer, quote unquote, which is a large vehicle from which samples of Pepsi Kona were distributed. The East Coast test market went poorly, while brewed coffee continued to be popular. The ready-to-drink coffee market, i.e. soft drinks containing coffee, began to level off and eventually declined during the mid-1990s. Some observers commented that the TV spots in the Kona Hummer were rarely spotted. Furthermore, many consumers stated that they didn't like the flavor combining of Pepsi Cola and coffee. Pepsi Kona was withdrawn from the East Coast regions in 1997 into national distribution. And a little bit of trivia for you guys is this is the first attempt of many at a morning drink from PepsiCo. Excluding Pepsi AM, these coffee flavored variants include Pepsi Cappuccino and Pepsi Cafe, line of two flavors, original and vanilla. Most of these are American attempts, while Pepsi Cappuccino was attempted in several other countries, such as Russia and Romania, that I know at the top of my head. And as for the Coca-Cola Company, there were two attempts, and one is Coca-Cola Black from the 2000s, and the second is the latest line of many Coca-Cola with coffee flavors released in 2021. Now, off the top of my head, there have been other coffee-flavored Pepsis that have come out. I don't know the countries or the years, but such as there's Pepsi Latte, and if I'm not mistaken, I think that one came out in Thailand around, I want to say 2005 or 6. There's also been Pepsi Tarik, Tarik. I have no idea where that one's from. And there's also been Pepsi Max Chino. And I know Pepsi Cappuccino first came out in 2000, and I know that one came out in places like Russia and Romania. But other than that, just look at the label of this. That is beautiful. I love the brown, robust tint of the bottle. That really brings out the coffee vibes. And even those, it's just such a cool bottle. Now, before I open this, let's look at the ingredients. It does read carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup and or sugar, caramel color, phosphoric acid, coffee, caffeine, potassium benzoate, which preserves the freshness, natural and artificial flavors, and citric acid. This just looks amazing. I really hope that this turns out to be good, even with the years. In a different video, I am going to do a recarbonation video of this, and I will use that video to target more of those other variants of coffee flavors of soda that have come out, and I'll try to give you specific dates in years that those came out in countries. But for now, I don't have the time. Let's get into it. Now, mind you, this has been discontinued. I think it said 1997. This is something that I never thought I'd get my hands on. This is just crazy. So far, it smells like most typical Pepsis do that are aged. See what it's all about? Here we go. Yep, same typical smell for older Pepsis. How does it taste? Oh, wow. Dang. As old as it is, I can definitely taste some coffee in there. That is a trip. A coffee flavored Pepsi, who would have ever known that they would have came out with such crazy things? Yes, I am definitely getting some coffee vibes in there. It's weird because when you first drink it, yeah, okay, aged Pepsi, and then you have an aftertaste that starts to roll over and convert itself a lot more into coffee. And once it sits in the back of your throat, you're tasting more and more of the coffee building up. It's a pretty slow process in tasting the coffee, but it is assured. You're definitely not going to go disappointed. You definitely wouldn't have if you tried this. Although a lot of people didn't like it. People are just weird, you know? It's just the way things are. I can't even imagine how amazing this would have tasted if this was a complete fresh bottle. Based on what I am tasting, not being prejudiced at all whatsoever, even with the age, I could easily give this an 8 out of 10, no problem. In another video, you will see me recarbonate this. That was another very rare Pepsi flavor down the hatch. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, I thank you guys for watching. If you're new to this channel and you need something else to do, maybe you're just really bored, I got 3 videos that I need to get to 1,000 views. The first one is Massive Church Breakfast, a mukbang that I took on 6 months ago. And then the second one is Cherry Coke 2-liter chug. And then the third one is what is actually the difference between Rebel and Red Bull. I'll make sure to leave all 3 of the links to those videos down in the description of this video. And for all other extras and even ways to help support this channel, it's all going to be listed down in the description below. Maximus the Fourth here. As always, I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. God bless you guys.